Alright, here we go, here we go. Let me see. Game stream. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to be doing the New Year's event today in Action Taimanin. I was scheduled for Bloodstain, but I finished Bloodstain yesterday, so we're doing Action Taimanin today. Let's see. We're going to be doing the event, and we're probably just going to be grinding the event and yapping. Give me 1 second, though. I'm just setting something up. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I've set Rin up first, but I was told to train up Mizuki Shiranui, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's go with the white. Okay, alright. I'm probably going to be doing more Taimanin streams in the future. I mean, it's not really a secret, but I have been recently followed by the Taimanin Squad Twitter, so I feel compelled to do more Taimanin stuff. Oh wait, oh shoot, I should tweet this out, hang on. Hold the phone, let me tweet this out real quick. Let's quote, Action Taimanin now New Year's event. Let's go. Links. Oh, GFL2 is trending. I wonder what that is. There's a Darcher subplot. I'll keep this page open so I can check it later. I want to see if guards work, in case you don't know what to do. You mean like multiplayer? Shiva? Is that what you're talking about? I actually know how to set up the multiplayer on guards, so I've done multiplayer on guards before, so I know how to set it up. We can do it later after stream if you want, but right now I'm kind of streaming. What was December 31st, Year of the Snake. A quiet night in an empty warehouse. 3 people were doing something in secret. Oh, I mean, I could set up a stream, I guess, next week. Well, just let me know what a good day for you is next week, and then we can do a stream next week on for guards. You can just leave me a message on Discord. I'll set it up, or I'll put it in the schedule. Sounds good. All right. The 3 had wings and a tail that no human had, which pointed out they weren't human. Oh no. It's those 2 again, isn't it? Do you think it'll work? No worries, everyone's gonna think the same thing. Finally, with this we can... It looked like these 3 were about to use some sort of tool, but they were unsure of whether it would work or not. It's gonna be what was it? Minatsuki, Lilith, or Lilim. Is it gonna be a Cyan? I don't think so. So not Cyan Neo. There's one person watching them from afar, but they're unsure of whether it would work or not, and there's one person watching them from afar. He watches all 3 of them with pity as they still can't decide what to do after coming this far. What stupid thing are they up to this time? That's gotta be Fuma. He muttered from afar, but that's all he did. No encouragement, no advice, merely watching. And so the night deepened as the mysterious trio plotted a mysterious scheme. Oh no. Well, hello. Year of the Snake, December 31st. 2359, small city in Japan. The moment the year ends and a new year begins, many were out here in preparation for the new year. Aina looks really pretty in this. I like this outfit. It's very, very, very pretty for her. Coincidentally, Aina Winchester and Camila Lopez, who had been here for a mission cooperation with the UFS DSO, are also preparing to welcome the new year here. For the 2 of the UFS members, Japanese New Year's Eve was something... Oh, that's a typo. Neither of them. Aina even borrowed a kimono to wear for the moment it turned into New Year's. It's a nice kimono, but it's very, very short. I mean, everyone can see it right here. It's very short. Whoa, you know how to wear it. I'm impressed. I forgot what nationality Aina was. I think she's American. I learned how to wear one when I participated in a Japanese summer festival last time. It's a bit different, but I got some help at the shop. She spoke proudly for some reason, Camila thought to herself, but in the end, didn't she just received professional help? I mean, it's true. Man, this cutout. Holy crap. Oof. But decided not to make a fuss over nothing and held her tongue. You still look like a tourist, though. No one's gonna think that you're a talented mercenary. Why? Isn't that a good thing? Like, you don't want people knowing you're, like, a mercenary when you're just, like, walking around. A compliment, that's unusual. Well, jokes aside, it would be nice if Camila tried wearing a kimono. It is Japanese New Year's Japan's New Year after all. I'm one who believes in keeping work and personal matters separate, you see. The mission isn't over until we reach HQ. I want to refrain from letting down my guard during missions as much as possible. So serious. As Aina wearing a kimono shrugs her shoulders, Camila smiles wryly at her attitude that did not fit her. That's a bit awkward to read. Yeah, such a pretty face and body, but your attitude sucks. What's the point of having of pretty clothes? Shut up. The two of them casually chat with each other after getting to know each other on a previous mission. Ayn has signed an exclusive contract with the DSO and was participating in various missions as an agent under the DSO. I forgot what the DSO stood for. UFS is American, I believe, in the Taimanin universe. But why are you wearing such an uncomfortable and inefficient outfit like a kimono? Are they really? I mean, I guess they're not very good for movement if you're, you know, someone like a Aina. But it's hard to move in, and what if you damage it? You have to pay for it. Oh. Camila is a DSO UFS agent. I forgot what DSO stood for. A cyborg agent operative specializing in assassin, espionage, and hacking. She's a perfectionist with strong control freak tendencies. She detests anyone or situations that aren't perfect, and so she ends up revealing her irritable attitude, a flaw. Yes, it's hard to move around in, but it's pretty. Isn't dressing up like this a part of the fun of the New Year's to the Japanese? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What an inconvenient custom. I enjoy keeping myself warm in front of a heater on New Year's. Miss, if you want to stay warm, cover up. A heater, if you learn about Japanese heaters, they're told to be hooks. Oh, the kotatsus? Yeah, that's what I thought. Kotatsu, I've heard of it before. A kotatsu would be nice. I would like a kotatsu. Is it that great? UFS heaters seem way more superior. A kotatsu is the best. While they continued chatting pointlessly, the countdown of the New Year's Eve bell began. When Aina took out a mobile device from inside her kimono, the time read 23:59. About 10 seconds later, as the moment to welcome the New Year approached, the two felt a mysterious sense of unease. What? I heard in Japan, the bell tolls 108 times the moment the New Year dawns. It didn't even ring once, did it? Here we go. Seems my ears aren't playing tricks on me after all. The bell didn't even ring even after the countdown was over. When Aina checked her device, the time read 000 o'clock, December 31st. Here we go again. Your device is being weird, but it doesn't seem like it malfunctioned at the same time or anything. When Camila checked her own device, it read 31st as if it were the 31st all over again, even when it had passed. What's going on? Is it like overtime in American football or extra innings in baseball? This is what happens when there's like a nightmare scenario. Like someone is having a nightmare and it's like they're going to New Year's, but instead of going to New Year's, it just stays in the year they were in. I've seen memes like that. What's going on? Is it like overtime in American football or extra innings in baseball? I don't like how American's not capitalized here, but there's been a few typos already, so I'm just gonna let it pass. Funny joke, if this were a game, you'd have to enjoy the extra time too, but this is real life. Hang on, let me take off my cushion. Unlike what she said, Camila realized this was not a pleasant situation and stared at her device, which displayed a much detailed time settings, which read 24:01:05:05. So 24 o'clock, 5 seconds, 5 milliseconds? Your device displays the time in that much detail? Awesome. I don't think my watch does that. I think I can set my watch to do that, but it doesn't. Not right now. Today's my day off, so I simplified it to show only up to 2 decimal places. Any issues? I don't know if this woman is... I don't know, she seems a bit too high-strung. Normally, nobody reads more than the decimal places. I know people who don't even read seconds. I know unintentionally retorted as Camila asked if there was something wrong about it. Anyways, what really is going on? It doesn't seem like the device is malfunctioning just because it's the new year. I looked around, but nobody else seemed to notice that something was wrong. They haven't noticed a change in the clock. Wait. When Camila looked around with Aina, for some reason multiple demons appeared out of nowhere, getting close to the civilians who gathered to hear the bell ring. Oh boy, but nobody screamed. On the contrary, the civilians were as calm as ever. Did they not notice? Seems like it. Aina pulls out her dual pistols and Camila clenches her cybernetically enhanced hands into fists. Suddenly getting caught up in this bizarre phenomenon, having to fight without any preparation is frustrating. Is it really the time for that nonsense? For real, the world is nothing but a bundle of absurdity and unfairness. Achieving results close to perfect is our job. You know what? I think I'll switch to Aina after this, because Aina is the main character of this event. Unfortunately, this is like easy, I have to do easy mode before I do anything else. So, and with my Shiranui being almost maxed out, I will essentially just blow away everything, just like breathing on them. I'm surprised I actually managed to get a combo that high. Alright, let me switch to Aina. Unfortunately, I don't have the New Year's outfit yet, so I can't just like do the New Year's outfit. I got a message. What's this? Aina Winchester. There she is. Let's see. What costume should I use for her? I mean, I could use her default. Autumn Fest. I mean, I guess this is the closest, but yeah, I can't get this one yet. I need to. Oh, that's cool. You can take off the sleeves. That's nice. I like it when they give us the option to like customize a little bit. So you can take off the sleeves. What are the colors? Ah, that's nice. I like it. Oh, you can take off the little ribbon too. I like the ribbon though. Okay. You know what? Let's do let's do the maid outfit. A small town somewhere in Japan. December 31st, year of the snake, 2416. Okay. That's weird. This is a time that doesn't exist for humans who are accustomed to the 24-hour system, but Camila's high-tech device displayed those numbers. What's going on? Did your device get hacked? If that was the only thing that happened, then I wouldn't be worried. But look at the people and the way they react in the Sun Soldier demons. Seems like the situation is quite abnormal. Camila and Aina were moving further into the city as they defeated the swarming demons. But nobody else realized this anomaly, let alone the demons. On top of that, no matter how many demons they fought off, they kept gathering from somewhere. They aren't strong on their own, but they gather in numbers. They're a bit of a hassle. Obviously, that's why I told you the kimono was uncomfortable and inconvenient. Looks like you're only able to perform up to 70% of your ability because of that outfit, Aina. You're just guessing that. Aina still blows off a demon's head while they continue their pointless chatter. Oh wow. Damn, Aina. Proving that her there was no problem with her shooting accuracy regardless of a decline in her ability. Grimoire Games, please get a native English speaking proofreader. That'd be nice. Hell, I would do it for you. The blown off head of a demon, pieces of its flesh splattered on some people's faces, but they too did not realize. Okay. That would freak me out, man. I got demon guts all over my face. Oh my goodness. They continued to walk as if nothing happened. Look, they don't seem to realize the situation at all. You said that last time. You should have realized that the moment you saw that they didn't run away. What? You said that last time. You should have realized that the moment you saw that they didn't run away. Run when the demons appeared. Okay. I was like putting in words somehow for some reason. Alright. Ignoring Aina's remark, Camila tried using her mobile device to make a call or use the internet, but as expected, none of it works. The GPS is all weird too. This. More incoming. I can't fight them off alone. Give me a hand here. Alright, more bad guys. I'll be honest with you, I was not expecting those panties. Oh, it's just another killed 35 enemies. I wonder who the... Well, it's probably going to be those two brats again. It's going to be those two brats, and it's going to be really annoying. Damn it, what's going on? Do you see they just disappear when you kill them? It took you 20 minutes and 11.73 seconds just to realize that? Yeah, Camilla's got not the best attitude, I'll say that. Tell me if you realize that. I feel like an idiot for just realizing. Without retorting, I'm pretty sure that's another typo. Because I think that's supposed to be retorting. Camilla shrugged her shoulders. This might sound unreasonable. What is it? You change your tone. We're stuck in an illusion or a dream. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Found in the grass of Taimanin, Camilla's words let out a flustered cry. The time read December 31st, 2421, the year of the snake. That sounds like a nightmare scenario. Section 3. Alright. Almost halfway done with the event. December 31st, 2423, the year of the snake. I think this city doesn't continue past December 31st, 2359. An illusion or some magical element is making it appear that way. The other people seem to be in a trance that this is normal. We're a special case, maybe we weren't caught in a trance, is what I'm thinking. For instance, your demon eye, my cybernetic enhancements, demonic or cybernetic elements, we have bodies that are beyond ordinary human beings. Or we're just used to fighting against demons or have that experience. I did hear of an urban legend, but that there was a hidden time frame in between midnight and 1 AM, but that can't be true. Isn't that just a midnight hour from Persona 3? Huh? What on earth are you talking about? You've watched too much TV and played too many games. Yeah. Hey, come on, man. Urban legends are romantic. I agree. Aina muttered quietly. She knew that if she argued, she'd be refuted with logic and would only get annoyed. No signal, no internet. Seems like this illusion is only limited to the city. And the culprit must be in the city, so what's with the demons appearing then? They're probably illusions too, but suspicious that not even their bodies are left behind. However, researchers show that too much realism and fantasy kill you psychologically, and I don't want to die here. I know this is a game, but is that true? I see. Well, it's good that we are not in this desperate situation where we have to fight while protecting civilians. Aina sighed in relief, as if she understood upon listening to Camilla's explanation. But still, that's your speculation, isn't it, Camilla? Who knows? Everything about this, including you, could be part of my dream. Maybe I've never even worn these fancy clothes and I'm just sleeping in my hotel room. Upon hearing this, Camilla pinched Aina's cheek out of nowhere without any warning. Quite hard, too. Ouch, why did you do that? Good, this proves that this is not a dream. I was kidding, why did you have to pinch me? Ouch. Aina rubbed her cheek, and she seemed a bit teary-eyed as if she was really startled. Well, if this isn't your dream, it's still possible that's mine, but it can't be since you're imperfect. That was blunt. Yeah, too imperfect to be your dream, my ass. Hell of a life you have there. You won't ever understand. Anyway, we need more information. We need to stay here and gather more. Wait a second. Camilla ready for an attack, but Aina stopped with her hands. Let's say those demons are not real. They're marching directly towards us, not appearing out of thin air. That said, there must be a device that creates these hallucinations, or at least a source of this irregularity. In other words, the device or someone is targeting us who haven't hallucinated. Look, these demons are not attacking civilians. It's only natural they think Only natural to think they attack only the ones who aren't fallen to the hallucination. I think that should be who haven't fallen to the hallucination. Upon hearing Ina's words, Camila looks surprised, agreeing. Wait. Agreeing to her. Grimoire games, please. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll send this stream to like Grimoire Games or something and be like, hey, hire me to do your proofreading. I highly doubt I'll get anything out of that. They're a Japanese company after all. And probably too much of a language barrier. I'm like elementary school level Japanese, so I didn't know you were capable of reasonable thinking. Hey, well, I'll take that as a compliment, though it didn't sound like one at all. My goodness. You're welcome. It's not every day I compliment someone. Did you not hear me? That's not how you compliment someone. I think I prefer Yukikaze as like the dual pistol girl, but Ina's got some cool tricks up her sleeve. I need to experiment with her more. I forgot what her animations for like her stage transitions animations are for the airport. I know like Grimoire Games has made it so that every character has like unique animations when they transition stages in the airport, and that's one thing they like do, which is really cool, but it's specifically for the airport mission, so you only ever see it on Time Attack. Because after you do the story, there's like really no reason to like finish the story, like replay the story missions. You get most of your stuff from like the daily missions and stuff, like the farming missions. Once you're done with like the story, you just do it when you're done. While Ina and Camila were taking down hallucinations and demons, they found a succubus that had not disappeared. When Camila caught Ina, she already took action to point her gun at it. You ever remained all along, unlike other demons that disappear when we took them down, which means you are real, aren't you? I don't. I kind of wish that they'd update these models so they look a little better. They look a little low res compared to the player characters, which I guess makes sense. They're enemies. You don't really want to put too much detail onto them comparatively, but it'd be nice if they updated it. I saw the models for Taimanin Squad. They look so good, and I'm hoping that they'll like update Action Taimanin with them. She can be a valuable informant. Camila limited her attack on the demons as much as possible and joined Ina. Then she took out a wire from a utility belt and tied up the succubus. After that, Ina took down the swarming demons by putting holes in them with her dual pistols. Nice shooting, Tex. I just came here because I heard this place is a paradise, but the next thing I knew, I was being attacked by you scary people. A paradise? Interesting way to describe this. Surrounded by illusion, you can't even tell what's real. How's this paradise? I don't know, I just heard a rumor that I can find paradise in an abandoned warehouse in the outskirts of the city, and I can live there happily ever after. Now there's rumor, hallucinations, demons, a rumor about paradise. I don't think it's something a normal person would say. I agree, either they must be a crooked human or not human at all. Well, we'll see when we get there. As Ina said, Camila left the place without any disagreement. Hey, I told you everything I knew, will you untie me? No, you deserve that, you're a criminal. December 31st, 2430, Year of the Snake. After that, no one came to save her, no matter how she cried. And the poor succubus, unnoticed even by passerby, was left abandoned on the street, tightly bound. Do I feel bad for her? Should I feel bad for her? I mean, she's a succubus, so... Would anyone feel bad for a succubus that's like tied up and just left on the street, just chilling there? I mean, I wouldn't. Succubus. December 31st, 2436, Year of the Snake. This must be the abandoned warehouse the succubus talked about. Ina, who was observing the warehouse from afar, said to herself at the end of her look, Is this grammatically correct? I don't think it is. I mean, I think I would say it's like at the end of her view or the end of her gaze, but this is just kind of awkward. Aina, who was observing the warehouse from afar, said to herself, at the end of her... I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it seems like they just toss it into like a machine translation. Which is... I mean, it's doable. I'm fluent in English, so I can like parse it correctly. Of course, there were hallucinated demon shimmers as a haze, like the ones that have attacked Camila and Aina so far, but they were... What the hell are they doing? The demons surrounded the warehouse and puffed out their chests as if inhaling air with all their might. That resembles when they sucked the life out of humans. Really? Wow, I've never seen them sucking the life out of humans. I don't think we have time to sit back anymore. Camila looked stiff when she spoke. Aina also became serious, realizing how dangerous the situation is. You do know that a succubus is a being that attacks humans and steals their vitality, don't you? The reason dreams are used as a medium is to more efficiently draw vitality from humans in a defenseless state. But why are those demons acting as if they are sucking out vitality in the middle of nowhere? It's a weird situation I've never seen. Upon hearing it, Aina suddenly had an idea. You said earlier that the hallucinations from December 31st hasn't stopped, didn't you? I think it's supposed to be haven't stopped. Yes, I did. So a dream is like a hallucination in terms of you seeing things that aren't real, right? Could it be that the culprit's making this entire city dream and feeding on the very hallucinations we see? That's another typo. Come on, Greymore Games. You gotta do better than this. Camila was surprised at Aina's words. Your brain is actually working tonight. Am I not really dreaming? Oof. I don't think I could work with Camila. Really, I don't think I could. I'll take that as a compliment. It is. Camila said in good faith and resumed observing the warehouse. And then it's highly likely that the situation is going as the one behind the curtain planned. Yes, we might be okay, but I think the situation is quite dangerous since civilians' lives are being stolen. So, first, it's standard procedure to stop the situation going as planned. As soon as Aina finished talking, both Camila and Aina took out their favorite weapon and headed towards the warehouse. I should probably change this outfit because those panties are way too risque. Buster Shooter. Oh, Buster Shooter is just the combo enhancer. Okay. I wonder if I should switch out Buster Shooter for something else. Yeah, sorry, for something else. Even if I understand this is a dream, there are too many. Aina shouted, annoyed, firing at the endless waves of demons. No wonder, there were too many, too bothersome. Their attacks are becoming clumsy, and don't kill any succubi. Don't you think I know that? Camila and Aina destroyed the hallucinations of demons and drove out the succubi. The reason was simple, they thought the succubi would lead them to the one behind all of this if they let them escape. However, the succubi scrambled in the opposite direction from the warehouse when they were attacked. They ran in all directions, seeming with no specific place to go. Scatter! I don't think the succubi know anything. Perhaps they're just here because they've heard they can find paradise here. Camila thought that the escaped succubi had gathered here just for the rumors, and then the two looked at the warehouse, which was now unguarded. Alright, let's get in. I'm telling you, I'll shoot them down if this is a trap. Aina entered the warehouse, complaining, followed by Camila. It was dark inside the warehouse since all the lights were out, but still they could feel that somewhere in the warehouse something that makes you chill is watching them. Yelps. As they entered further, Aina yelped in surprise. A snake was staring at Aina and Camila, coiled up inside. Around it were 4 pairs of eyes, looking at Aina and Camila. December 31st, 2441, year of the snake. Snake Lady? No, it can't be Snake Lady. Why would she be involved in this? It doesn't make sense. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with our default outfit. I like this jacket. This is a really nice looking jacket. Twenty-four 2441, you're the snake. This is also a hallucination. Ina said under her breath, looking at the giant snake coiled up and doing nothing, not threatening nor attacking, but just staring at them. They couldn't look away even though they knew it was a hallucination. They felt as if they were a frog before a snake. It's a hallucination of a naga. I could tell. I fought against them several times during my time as a mercenary. They have an upper body of a female human and a lower body of a giant snake. They are a powerful species even among demons. As they got used to the dark, they noticed that this bright glowing eyes belonged to a giant snake whose upper body was female human and lower body was coiled up. They won't be easy to fight. Not only are they physically adept, but they are born with deadly venom for which we don't have the antidote. No, we don't, but I doubt they will let us escape. The Naga's physical ability is suited for combat, but what makes them harder to deal with is their cunning nature and high intelligence. Even though the demons in front of them are hallucinations, they don't know how similar they are to the original. Camila and Ina pretend to stay composed, but their breathing grows slightly unsteady from the tension. There are several more small ones other than that. One Naga is annoying enough, but these Nagas tend to act in groups. If they act in a group and have a sense of companionship like the original ones, they can be challenging even if they are a hallucination. While Camila and Ina were alerted by the presence of the giant Naga that suddenly appeared, the owners of the 4 pairs of eyes beside it appeared in the dark. The fact they were succubi relieved them of their anxiety a little. Succubi and an Oni samurai as well. You don't seem to be hallucinations, and you don't seem to be scared of being around Naga either. Are you the ones who made this weird hallucination? As Ina pointed her gun at them, the succubi laughed proudly, unbothered by the weapon. Grey Mori, please. Hire some better proofreaders. Correct, I am Siam. This is Yakunoa, Uzi, and the Oni over there is Soeki. But there's 4 of you. Ahem, cool, isn't it? The succubi puff out their chests with confidence, like children proud of a successful prank. On the other hand, the Oni samurai kept his stern expression, casting a wary gaze at Ina and Camila. That Oni must be babysitting them. Just like the succubi, she knows the species isn't intellectually immature. It didn't take long for Camila and Ina to understand that was why they had a guardian with them. Sorry, I misread that. Anyway, we didn't expect you to come this far. So they basically have the same outfit. They're just different colors. I like her hair on the left the most. I like her horns on the right the most. And I like her color in the middle the most. Anyways, we didn't expect you to come this far. We were this close to making a paradise for succubi. Every time it's important Taimanins interfere, so we picked the city without them. And what do we have here? She's not even a Taimanin. We're being interrupted by foreign tourists. No, not just any tourists. These 3 succubi had already tried to build their paradise before through a different method. They took over a secret research facility back then, but it had failed because the task force came to stop them. But this time we prepared the mold of a high-ranking Naga. A hallucination based off of a mold is much more powerful than other demons. That explains this Naga hallucination giving off an extraordinarily powerful aura. Anyway, that molt of Naga is of yours. Is it that superb? It's just molt. You don't know your stuff, gal. Even if it isn't a chiefess class, a high-ranking Naga has an absurd amount of demonic power in their skin. Do you know how much it took to prepare one of these? Probably a small fortune. Is that so? You bet it is. We worked our asses off to save that money, to build our dream, the paradise of succubi. What? Really? You have to be Canadian? That doesn't make any sense. What? Huh? Huh? What VPN do you use? Hold on. That's my phone is watching my stream, and I'm using Nord on mine, and I am in United States. That's so weird. Well, yeah, just wear the maple mask for now. But thank you, Yorha Unit Number 2, Type B. That means a lot to me. With words shooting out of her mouth as if she was vomiting her soul, even Aina, who had a strong personality, was overwhelmed by it. Would you prefer I call you by your Discord name? or would you prefer I call you Yorha Unit Number 2, Type B? I mean, it is a bit of a mouthful, but I mean, if I call you 2B, you... Alright, I'll call you CL, alright? Thank you for tuning in, CL. That means a lot to me. If the always lazy, carefree succubi say that they've been working hard, that means that must have been tough in their perspective. I was wondering how an Oni and succubi could cause this much trouble, but now I see your motivation. But if you're planning to build a paradise for succubi, what is your excuse here, Oni? They hired me when I was running along. These demonic samurai are always broke. Every single event, they're always broke. She was roaming the streets, so I just did. She looked so poor, and I couldn't just leave her. Oh, right. She resembled Fuma. Like the way she sympathizes with someone in trouble and can't let them because of responsibility. Pretend to be mean, but can't let kids' demons be left alone by themselves, helping them and keeping an eye on them. So Eki, who realized she was being pitied, made a cough. Well, I've been around them this far. I want to watch what this would lead to in the end. I can't tell if they screwed up with the model here, or if they screwed up with the pronouns. Because this is clearly one of the male Oni, and they do have a female. 2 scoops of chocolate. Oh. I'm not sure. She's in the background. Oh. Yeah, Camilla's in the background right now, so hang on. I knew what would happen to the good Samaritans for Fuma Qatar, so she paid them even more. Is this who you're talking about, CL? She's right here. Chocolate. Unfortunately, this woman is in NPC jail, so she's... Does she even have a supporter? I don't think she does. I see. I understand what it's like to look after a child. She remembered the face of a certain Reaper and felt sympathy and affinity, nodding. Hoo, but this time our plan is perfect. As the year of the snake ends, comes the year of the horse. When it's New Year's, new things pop up to do, and people get tired or bothersome by those things. New semesters, new work, people's relationship, a boss and their worker, birthdays or celebrations we have to memorize again. With those desires of being bothered and tired, we use the molt of a powerful snake demon that fits the year of the snake, and we'll create an illusion where New Year's never arrive. You have a new way to laugh now, CL? Hoo. That specific moment at the end of a year where people are merry and forget about all tiring things, it will be forever. A space where we can absorb good quality life energy. That is the paradise of succubi. That's the paradise we thought of. Soeki sighed at the 3 succubi spilling the beans without anyone asking, with a face that she was already used to this kind of situation. What, you think so? I don't know, I have like a hyena laugh when I laugh. I have like a high-pitched hyena laugh. Well, they couldn't see her face because of the mask, but she was definitely putting that face on. as you can see. I see, so this city is forever December 31st, huh? But that means people won't be able to start a new year after finishing one. No fireworks, and they'll just end up frustrated. That's a living hell. Your plan sounds like a Y2K shock all over again. How can anyone agree to such a selfish plan? Man, I haven't heard that in a while. Oh man, I'm old. I'm so old, I know the Y2K shock. How so? You really want to start a new year on work? Are you like a workaholic or something that's trending now? Whoa, you're such a business person. Your plan is one that sounds like a workaholic who doesn't end their year at the right time and continues working after hours. Why are you explaining this with work? I don't really like it. She remembered that bitter reality, but she couldn't ignore the situation where civilians would keep living in an illusion. Besides, even if the city's time recognition stays in the past, the outside world is 050 as usual. Shut up, we just want more holidays. Extending your holiday and overworking is totally different. I know what you mean, but we have a schedule tomorrow. It's time for your pranks to end. So she says, you better give up. Before and now, why is it our dreams are always being interrupted? Get rid of them, Soeki. Naga. I'll leave it to you two then. Hey, we're not letting you escape. As expected, this won't end well. Soeki muttered with tiredness, trapped between the succubus trio and Camilla's team. Year of the Snake, December 31st of 051. Thus began the last battle of the year. So we got Nagas. I doubt we're gonna get any new bosses here, but we'll see. I mean, man, Aina does not let her chest breathe, does she? Her outfit is so tight on the chest. It's like, I'm not a girl, much less a girl with big boobs, but I mean, you gotta have the right support, right? What do you think, CL? Do you like her outfit? Year of the Snake, December 31st, 059. Whoa, stop. Wait, yeah? Attacking together isn't fair. Ouch. Sahim, Yakuno. Ack. Camilla and Aina cornered the trio and maintained position, while Camilla deflected Aina's bullets with her cyber arm, using the deflection to take down all three at once. They were succubi with low strength anyways, they had no chance against the two. At the same time, the Naga illusion created by them disappeared as soon as the trio retired from the battle. We lost already? Wow, oh, they lose their names. And their models changed. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Maybe these aren't the same, aren't supposed to be the same succubi? Wow, run. We can't win with, we can't win them without the Naga illusion. When the powerful Naga illusion vanished, the other succubi noticed that the situation was getting worse and escaped the abandoned storage immediately. All that's left were the trio and Soeki. We were so close. In fact, this strange phenomenon went on only in this town. Gosho would have noticed by tomorrow and solved it. Yeah, some of the translations and writing is too many typos. Too many typos and like bad grammar. I mean, I get they probably don't have like a formal fluent English localization team. And given the state of like localization right now, maybe that's a good thing. Because I can still parse this, and given that this is Taimanin, I can feel confident enough that localizers probably wouldn't want to touch this IP. Because Taimanin is necessarily tied with very hardcore content. Action Taimanin itself is a completely safe for work game. I mean, safe for work as you can go. Oh, hey Slayer. As safe for work as you can get with the Taimanin series, but you know, it still has the blemish of the hardcore visual novels, and I am not playing one-handed, by the way. The environment around it is too much from the others. This plan is standing out too much. What? But we worked hard to put it together. A dream is just a dream. Even a succubus dream disappears after the night ends. Camila checked the time with her mobile device at those words. Not even one night, like 59 minutes, less than an hour. Don't poke where it hurts. The trio burst into tears like children at Camila's point and ran away on foot, even forgetting that they could fly. Oh man, watch where you're going, you'll fall, watch your feet. Soki sounded like their babysitter and ran after the three, leaving the place. It's over. Is it okay to let them go? It's outside of our mission. It's not perfect to waste time on a thing that doesn't even pay us. True, and I'm tired of all this ruckus. I don't want to move anymore. Even so, the two had stuff left to do. To shed skin of the Naga, which was the cost of the whole situation. As long as the demonic power from this is left, the illusion that covered the city won't be released. Shall we destroy it quickly? It's okay to do that, right? It doesn't matter, it has power left in it, but it's just shed skin. If it isn't used for a ritual or something, it's just an artifact with demonic energy. After that, the two destroyed the skin in an instant. Is it over? Seems like nothing has changed. It was done like 10 or 11 seconds ago. Something felt wrong about Camila's words. I only count to 2 decimal places when off duty or something. Oh wait, can you pinch me? You asked the same earlier. Camila pinched Aina's cheek, but it didn't hurt at all, as expected. I guess we're still in the illusion. But the next moment, Aina woke up with unspeakable pain on her cheek and yelled, "Ow!" Oh. With a scream that sounded nothing like a scream that came from an average girl, Aina raised her body. Confused, she looked around, finding the hotel they had checked in, and the sun was rising outside the window. Huh? What about the Naga skin? The succubi? Skin? Succubi? What are you talking about? Aina murmured in a sleepy voice, and Camila, who was in the same room with her, looked at her coldly. Camila, huh, so you do remember my name. You're more awake than I thought. Was it a dream? I bet so. We need to prepare to check out, but you're still sleeping. You even asked me to pinch your cheek while sleep talking. Camila said in a fed up voice and looked at Aina's luggage. She was already ready to go and waiting for Aina. So in the end, it was all a dream? I know you're tired because of that absurd incident last night, but please keep up perfectly with the schedule. Yeah, perfectly. With that one word, Aina smiled bitterly, confident that this Camila was a real one. At the same time, she also confirmed that last night's deal was real, looking at the first sunrise in the new year outside the window. I defeated the ghost of the past year of the snake who didn't want to go away. This year, with the New Year's wish in her heart, Aina checked the time with her mobile device. Year of the horse, January 1st, 8:47. That's went the year of the snake and started the year of the horse. That was a cute story. I like that story. Let's see. My favorite character? Oh. Akiyama Rinko. She is my favorite character. And then she fights with the katana, and she has one of the things I like, or like one type of character I tend to gravitate towards is like the older sister type characters. And Rinko is not only an older sister in canon, she has a younger brother. But like her personality, she's like very she's very kind. She's like she's one of the cool characters, but also like she's cute when she wants to be. I also like her fighting style. She has like the katana and the iaido, so she's really cool that way. And you can look at like some of her skills. She has essentially space power, so she can teleport and stuff. And one for like she has attacks where she like teleports teleports meteors and stuff. Let me see if I can demonstrate some of her abilities real quick. So let me go to home. Let's see. Let's do not main quest. I think I have to do Time of 5 year. Oh, it's Queen Kanaloa. Okay. Well, it's not the katanas. The katanas are cool. It's more like the One-san character that I like. The weapon tends to be, hey Proxy, how's it going? The weapon tends to be a little bit more, a little bit less like relevant to what I like. As a matter of fact, most of the time, like if you look at most of my waifus, they tend to use pole arms, spears, and stuff like that. I'm sorry, how many health bars? Oh my goodness. Violet Sash. Yeah, it had like 25k earlier. I'm hoping I can get her ultimate. Okay. Here's her ultimate. Yeah, the ultimates in this game look really cool for a lot of characters. Rinko just has like a really cool one in my opinion. I think she has probably one of the cooler ones of like all the ultimates in the game. Because she just teleports a giant meteor into like the stratosphere and then she like cuts into pieces and just rains the meteor on top of her enemies. So that's really cool. And then Rinko has a lot of costumes that I really like oh yeah, so Rinko's like my favorite so much that I legitimately I bought every costume for her. So I have every single costume that she has in the game. So this is her default outfit. Her default out. Yes, I have all her outfits. She's the only character in the game that I have all her outfits, I think. Wait, no, there's some that I have, like, I think White, I have all her outfits also. Oh, yeah. So she's got the boot cut out, and then she's got the back cut out. Good thing is, if I came back later in the game, you still could get some outfits, I think, as I previously saw obtaining characters. Yeah, so they cycle in some of the, like, the limited outfits. Look at Mr. Moneybags flexing. Holy booba, yeah. Akiyama Rinko has mountains on her chest. On her chest and her back. Because you can see right there, she's got a pretty big butt. A pretty big butt. I think my favorite outfit for her though is, let me pull it up. This one. This is my favorite outfit for Rinko. It's just so pretty. This one looks so good. Yeah, so there's like an entire series of the Sakura outfits. And Rinko has this one. Let's see. What other characters have Sakura outfits? I think Asagi has one. Asagi, I think Kunai has one. Where's Kunai? Right here. Oh, she's wearing it right now. And then this is Kunai. I like a lot of the characters in Taimanin. They have like these really cool like some characters have these really cool weapons. Like you have Kurenai, she has her double swords, or like she has the short sword and the long sword, which is really cool. And then let's see, who's another character with a cool weapon? Lapis is a spear. I mean, you can see her spear, so. I mean, it's more like a halberd, I guess, but this is the cult member Lapis outfit. Who else has a Sakura outfit? I don't think Ingrid has one. I know Asagi has one. Oh, where's Asagi? It's sorted by power, so here's Asagi. I think it's nope. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have her Sakura outfit. Most girls categorized by their ass is not necessarily their weapon of choice. Okay, in my defense, I'm looking like I'm... I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, I do have, I think I have most of Ingrid's out. Oh, okay. That might be a little bit too risque. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I think I have most of Ingrid's outfits also. I have most of the outfits in the game. I actually spent it... Are you boob guy or an ass man? Neither Halford. CL, why are you calling me out like this? Why are you calling me out like this, CL? But, one of my favorite characters does use a spear, and it is, this character. This is, Mizuki Shiranui. She is one character that is actually confirmed to be a mother, actually, so. Also, of course, as you can see, I gave her the nun cosplay, because, of course. And her daughter is in the game too, and this is her daughter. Yeah, this is her daughter right here. Oh, I should take off her, let's see. Do I have a New Year's outfit for her? That's New Year's. Oh, okay. So I don't have the New Year's outfit, but do I have... I can use this one. Yep, she uses dual pistols. Oh, I actually... Hang on. Let me see if I can pull it up. So, collection, supporter. I actually ordered one of the scale figures of the adult version of Yukikaze, which is this. Like, it's this outfit, but hang on. Let's see, is it... Yeah. So, I got the scale figure of this version of Yukikaze, complete with, like, the lightning and all that stuff. I'll take pictures of it when I get it. It's supposed to ship later this month, I believe. And I have another scale figure that's coming in, which is a white one. And it's going to be white in... hang on. Let me filter this. You want to protect... This one. Oh no, it's not this outfit. Or, well, it is this outfit, but it's not this pose. Bathrobe? Oh, I do have most of the bathrobe outfits, I think. Can I sort costumes by, like, series? Yeah. Yep. I have all the bathrobe outfits, because they're some of the cheapest ones. You know, funny thing... Wait, does it count as chocolate if it's just tanned? Does it? Because Ingrid naturally has, like, darker skin. But Yukikaze actually has pale skin, but you can see she's tanned right here, right? So she's got tan lines? Does? Oh, okay. I'll trust you, Seal. Oh, Eleanor's also chocolate right here. Eleanor's also really, really tall. She's a toasted Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one, CL. Oh, Mirabelle is also, Mirabelle's also chocolate. Don't worry, Mothman. I think most of us have learned about Taimanin through the visual novels. That's how I learned. Well, I learned about it from one of the animated adaptations. Let's see. Who's a cool character I can demonstrate? Oh, you know what? I'll demonstrate Nagi. Let's see. So, oh yeah, so she's got this outfit. Yeah, it is a hardcore hentai female degradation hentai. Like, it's basically everything that Studio Black Lilith does is female degradation. Admittedly, I'm not like, yeah. So it's essentially it's just like the women are purported to be very strong, but then they just get degraded into. There's no guru in it. Well, there's some guru, but it's not like the focus. I think in one of the endings, Rinko gets turned into a nugget. In one of the endings, but you know, it's like one of the bad ends, obviously. But I think in one ending, Rinko gets turned into a nugget and shoved into a suitcase. It's been a hot minute since I've read the visual novels. Personally, they're not to my taste, but let's see. Oh yeah, I can take off the helmet for this outfit. Let's see. Should I just be photo? No, I'm gonna stick with her bodyguard. Unfortunately, it's still like normal mode, and most of my characters are essentially close to max out. So, I'm just gonna be blowing away everything still. Oh boy. Unfortunately, no. So because it's generally stage based, the stages are small. You can see more of the locations in Time Attack, where Time Attack is basically Time Attack is essentially chaining together all the stages in one big stage. So if you do Time Attack, you'll see like bigger stages. Here, let me do a Time Attack real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. So the best one to do is Time Attack. Who's a good character to show off? Someone pick a character. Let me see if I can. I'll just scroll them. Yukikaze. Okay. So generally the stages are broken up into like small sections, but if you do Time Attack, it like links them all together. So normally the stage would end after I kill all the enemies here, but because this is Time Attack, it'll like chain everything. And then you can do they have these unique animations. Every character has a unique animation for transitioning these state locations. It's really cool. I love it so much. I forgot how she breaks in the airplane door. Let's see. Let me do that again with Rinko so I could show you her animations. So let me switch to Rinko really quick. Let me. You know what? It's so New Year's. It's so New Year's. I'll use Rinko. Rinko is currently my strongest character because I put like maxed out resources in her. She's completely maxed out, I think. Yeah, I know, right? She basically has the same animation. She just runs along the wall. I think I can melt the boss faster with Rinko. I think I just one-shot him with Rinko. She just kicks the door out. It's not even like a forceful kick, it's just like an unceremonious. The funny thing is, I don't think my Yuki Kase is completely maxed out. Yeah, my Rinko can one-shot him. To be fair, I looked at him and then I dropped a meteor on him. Let's see, who's another who's another character who would be Let's see. Have I seen Ozma's? I don't remember. That might be a bit too risque. I might have to change her outfit. Let's change right now, real quick. Is New Year? No, that's autumn. Oh, here's New Year. Some of these outfits, they might be a bit too much. Oh, you think that's lewd? This woman's got a womb tattoo. I should change Ingrid's outfit too. There, that should be good enough for now. Let's put her in a suit. Okay. Yeah, that's Taimanin for you. Oh, you know what? Who has some cool animations? Who would have cool animations? I could... Spinel, maybe? Oh, you know what? Let's do Kirara. Because I know Kirara has like a special animations for her like transitions. Her stage transitions. She's half demon and she fights with ice powers. So you can see like she freezes the ground as she like slides across. Probably, yeah. She just styled there. That's it. Oh, you'd be surprised. Brown Dust 2, Nikkei, Azure Lane. Okay, see you. I've played a lot of gachas, and I've seen a lot of gachas. Azure Lane has characters with costumes that are essentially just like lingerie or bikini, like micro bikinis, right? And there's this one costume in Azure Lane for a character. I forgot which character it was, but she squeezes a carton of milk between her thighs, and it explodes. And it looks exactly what you think it looks like. I forgot that Kirara was a thong. Yeah, and the milk is sprayed all over her thighs, in between her legs. How's it going, G119? Glad you could make it. I'm happy you could make it. Right now I'm just showcasing a lot of the characters. I mean, I could play the AFK character. Or show off the AFK character. Let's see. Do I have her American? I don't. I don't have her American outfit. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. Next time this cycle's in, I need to buy it. I do have her American weapon, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I have it. The American weapon. I mean, it makes sense. Emily in canon is an American character, so she is from America. Let's see. Let me switch her outfit real quick. I can use this one. This one's new. This was a character that I was really wanting for a long time. Because I liked her design a lot. And I thought she was a pretty cool character. Yep. She just uses his giant hammer. My dude tried to run away and he's like, nah. Exactly. I don't think I'll be able to get her ult. Yeah, she's a polite demon. So you like White Seal? Is that your favorite? Oh, did the pole dance throw you off? Is she still your favorite? Yep, that's what she did. She did the pole dance up the hammer. Oh, really? Okay. All right. I think. Let me see if I can show you something you might like from her. I forgot what chapter it was. I think it's. Okay, so it's not this one, I don't think. Chapter 3 is the back alleys. Chapter 4 is... Wait, is it? I think it's... It might be 5. Ow. Is this the right chapter? I want. Yes, it is. Yeah, like these are still low level content, so I'm like blowing everything away. I do want to unlock the challenge mode for the event, but I'm just showing off like the characters right now. You should see your transition from the ground floor to the roof. Like every character has a unique transition for this. You'll see it when I get there. So when I get to that truck is where they like catapult themselves up to the roof of the hotel. So you'll see some of it. Let's see. Oh, I will get her ult. I think I'll manage to get her ult for the boss and just melt the boss. So what do you think about that, Seal? Did you like that animation? And I'm going to use her ult on the boss and just melt the boss immediately. And that's our ultimate. She summons a bunch of corpses and then explodes them. She summons a bunch of corpses and they essentially just become a death bomb. Let's see, what's another character that's... Oh, you know what? Ragnarok is really cool too. I can show her off. Ragnarok is an ice demon, as you can see. Yeah, so White is known as the Revenant Knight. So she's got like a lot of death-related powers. Typical Taimanin Friday night. That's correct. There's cake everywhere. Huge tracts of land and lots of cake. Yes, cake and tracts of land. Tracts of land, I believe Tracts of Land originated from the Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Yeah, that's a good one too. Melons. Cake and melons. Cake and melons. Oh, is it? It's from Blazing Saddles? Okay. Because I know Tracks of Land was also Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but I don't know if that was the first instance of it appearing. But if you say it's from Blazing Saddles, I'll believe you. It's a Mel Brooks joke that he used in Young Frankenstein related to bosoms, of course. Of course, that makes sense. Yes. You know, CL, I'm compelled to ask, would you cosplay any of these characters? Given the choice, like if money was no object, you could just snap your fingers and have any one of their costumes. Would you cosplay any of these girls? You don't? Okay. The biology filters you. I mean, there's some with more reasonable proportions. You cosplay as Ingrid. Okay, that's fair. Which costume for Ingrid? That's a question. Like her default one? This one? The secretary outfit? Oh. Hey, this was a classic. Let's see. Alright, let's get back to the event real quick. I can always like switch up between characters so I can show off more. You know what? Let's do Saika. I like Saika. She's cool. Would I cosplay as? Hello, Georgilia. Also, Slayer, I forgot to answer you, but no, there's no way to get rid of the phone buttons on screen. Proxy, are you asking me which character I would cosplay as? In the game, or like from Taimanin? Because you're gonna be disappointed by my answer. I know you're gonna be disappointed by my answer. It'd be either Death Knight or Momochi Nagi, or not Nagi, Toyo. Momochi Toyo. Because you're going to be disappointed by my answer, because it's going to be either Toyo, which is let's see, where is he? Toyo. He should be Lord Edgy Ninja. My favorite character. Oh yeah. Let me pull her up. My favorite character is, of course, Akiyama Rinko. She's my favorite character in the game. She is the one I put most of my resources in. She is completely maxed out. I have a full set of what is this? Yeah, maxed out skill. Magatama's. Everything. Like, everything about her is maxed out. I have all her costumes. Maxed out Infinity. She was the first character I maxed Infinity on, I think. So Akiyama Rinko is my favorite. I've been playing this game since effectively release. I think I started like a week or two after the game formally released. So I don't exactly have like a perfect attendance record. There's a few days I miss, and like, because you can see where is it? So see, my total logins is 1,911 days. It was like October 22, I think. Let me look that up real quick. I think it was October 2020. October 2020 is when the game first released. And I started playing maybe like a week or two after. Sue is a good character. I like Sue a lot. She's very cute. What costume am I using for Sue? Where is she? Sue. Yeah, they merged the servers though, so they're all in one server now. Let's put in the cop outfit. Oh, you can take off the goggles and the helmet, or you can keep the goggles on. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And then Murasaki is also a cool character. I think she's... I didn't use her that much, though. Yeah, I don't use Murasaki that much, so she's on level 83. Not buying the demon costumes when they only cost gems. Oh. Right, yeah. I don't know if I have them. They're probably in a series. Let me see that real quick. Costume, filter, Demon Ninja, change. Yeah, I can't get... I know the demon costumes are coming back temporarily, I think. But, we'll see. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have Demon Yukikaze because it gives her a full 10. Oh, hey, you're right. Yeah, she doesn't have the 10 lines. Oh, interesting. Okay, alright. Wait, this counts as a demon outfit for Asuka? Ah, that's interesting. I did not know that. I did not know this counted as a demon attire. That's fascinating. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Okay, so I want to ask you. I want to ask Future Yukikaze. Yeah, I like Future Yukikaze's haircut. The short hair fits her more. Wait, do I have my ult? I think I do. Oh no, I don't, but I have this. When the outfit version is better than the default, yeah. Lan Xiang is a very fast character. Future Sora, Noah, and Sue. It would be nice. I don't remember what Future Sue looks like. I don't think we're ever going to get Future Noah. That's a problem. Because Noah is original to Action Taimanin. And the future timeline was only in RPGX. We have some characters that are Action Taimanin exclusive. Action Taimanin exclusive would be Lan Xiang, Emily Simmons, and Noah Brown. Every other character, I think, is... So I don't believe there's any official not safe for work content. Sue is original too? Is she? I thought she was in the... I thought they were in RPGX though. Nagi and Sue? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I thought Nagi and Sue were... Okay. Yeah, well, thanks for the information. Now that's interesting. Okay. Oh, Spinel and Lapis are also original to Action Taimanin, and I forgot. So there's quite a few characters actually that don't have like official not safe for work content. So you have Lapis, that was who I just played, and then let me play as Spinel. Spinal? How's it pronounced? I mean, the Japanese says it's Spinel. Let me look that up real quick. Spinel pronunciation. And while that's loading, I will find Spinel somewhere here. There she is. Spinel? Spinel. Okay. Is that right? Spinal? Okay. I've heard it both ways. I like how she just used this greatsword with one hand, and she has like that demon hand that comes out to just throw it, swinging around like it's nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, I was confused for a moment. I don't like her running animation all that much though. I like the sword. I like this sword. Is there a character with a chainsaw? I don't think so. I don't think there's like a chainsaw sword in this game. Although, that wouldn't be surprised if there was. The Rosengarten. Rosenkrantz. And let's see, another character I can show off. Ah, Azusa. Azusa's cool. Just show off all the girls I can. Why not? Ow. Asusa's is pretty cool. I don't like her as much as Rinko. But, Kara's friend will play when she uses chains. Krishna's going... Really? She's on the docket to be playable? Huh, okay. I think her name was Krishna, wasn't it? Let me see. I'm pretty sure her name was Krishna. Yeah, Mardika Krishna. Yeah, there's a lot of cool characters with Taimanin. It just kind of sucks because like the characters are so cool, but in the visual novel they don't like conceptually they don't, or like conceptually they're really cool, but in the visual novels they don't really get to showcase how cool they are. It's just femme degradation, which is not really my thing. But RPGX I think shows it off a little bit better, but you know there's still a focus on the hentai aspect. And then you have Action Taimanin, which is as safe for work as you can get with this franchise, and you can actually see like the characters do cool things. Yeah, Kara's rival costume is Krishna, so I do know that. I don't think I have that one though. What do you think about whips, CL? Do you like whips? You're Ivy Man in Soul Calibur. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know you played Soul Calibur. Based off of what you know of me, CL, who do you think I made in Soul Calibur? You don't need to overthink it. It's probably obvious. Close. I was a Siegfried main. Yeah, I was a Siegfried main. Okay, so Soul Calibur 1, I was Siegfried. Soul Calibur 2, I was a Nightmare because there was no Siegfried. Soul Calibur 3, I was Siegfried. Soul Calibur 4, Siegfried. 5, I was a Siegfried main also. I think he was in that one. And then 6, I wanted to play Siegfried, but I did not like 6. Guess what? Vodo, Nightmare, Talamantaki. Oh, okay. Vodo player. Alright. I like it. 2 was the best one. 6, I played 6 on release and I didn't like it. Reversal Edge was way too strong. You're a Vodo man. Oh, okay. Alright. 2 Vodo players. Lincoln Soul Calibur would be pretty cool, but we gotta get Nintendo on board for that, bro. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. A Vodo player scared me. Because Vodo was a very, very hard character to deal with for me. I was not good at fighting Vodo. Voto extra costume. Is that the Jester outfit? Yeah, Voldo was... Water Broker was afraid, that's why I started maining him, but turns out I was good with the Voldo playstyle. Oh, okay. That's understandable. In Soul Calibur 2, I was a Nightmare main, but another character I really liked playing was Berserker. I liked playing Berserker a lot. Not Astaroth, Berserker. Which, essentially, Berserker was Rock from, like, the first game, I think. Wait. Rock was in Soul Edge, I think, but he wasn't in Soul Calibur 1. Greymoor should add Taki as a guest character in collab. I think for guest characters, we'd sooner get Senra and Kagura characters. I don't think we get Soul Calibur. I might be gaslighting myself or like Mandela affecting myself, but I feel like there was like a game that had Senra and Kagura characters and Taimanin characters. Let me see. Let me see if that's true. Kamimura's. Senran, Kagura, Taimanin collab. I know Senran and Kagura had no official collaboration between Senran and Kagura and Taimanin franchise as of yet. Shinobi Master, Senran and Kagura, New Link, Project N. Okay. Okay, so I guess I was like Mandela, so. Older brother main Ivy because he liked her base costume, but back then I never understood that. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable why someone would like Ivy's base costume. Also, hello, Alistair. White hair, assets, domineering attitude. I'm gonna say something heretical. I never really liked Ivy. I was not an Ivy fan. I was not an Ivy enjoyer. Something about her didn't really vibe with me. And the more I found out about like her backstory, the more it just kind of felt weird. Because she's supposed to be like this noble woman. Like this noble woman struggling with like her morality. But she has like the whole BDSM thing. And it feels like it doesn't really fit her. And it feels more like she was designed as like the BDSM queen. And then she was given the backstory. And then they didn't give her like the they like didn't change her outfit. Does that make sense? Yeah, because she's like a noblewoman and an alchemist and all that stuff, but she has like the BDSM wear, and it's kind of weird because like I get it. She has like the whip sword and all that stuff. So whip, BDSM, yeah, sure. But on the flip side, it's like it doesn't really fit her her backstory in my opinion. So that's why I wasn't a big fan of it. And like I said, she never like really vibed with me. And then the more I found out, like I read about her character, it just kind of she she felt like a character that was designed appearance from. Would it be top down or would it be bottom up? Curb Stomp and Ivy? Okay. That's understandable. Completed all checks last time on. I could recruit as Hebiko, could not afford Anna Rose. Unfortunately, Anna Rose is cash only, which sucks because she is apparently considered a collab unit, so you can't just buy her with gems. That's unfortunate. But it do be that way, unfortunately. Alright, let's do Asuka. Asuka's cool. Still have your GameCube with Soul Calibur 2, but the save file and the memory card got corrupt, so I had to do the entire game. On one hand, that sucks, but on the other hand, Soul Calibur 2 is a really, really fun game, so I honestly, like, if I were forced to do Weapon Master all over again, I probably wouldn't mind, because I really liked Weapon Master. Weapon Master was really, really fun. The only thing that made Weapon Master better than, like, Weapon Master was so good in my opinion that the only reason, oh, I mean, it's the second best single player content in like Soul Calibur, I think. Yeah, there's disc rot, that's unfortunate. But Weapon Master is the second best content, like single player content in my opinion, when it comes to Soul Calibur games. But it feels better than Chronicle. Is it Chronicles of the Sword? Less than 15 hours. Yeah, that sounds right. It's Chronicles of the Sword, right? That's the Soul Calibur 3 single player mode, the RTS. Yeah. Weapon Master Chronicles. Okay, so Chronicles of the Sword is more fun for me, but Weapon Master is better because Soul Calibur 2's base game is better. The base gameplay of Soul Calibur 2 is better than Soul Calibur 3. It's not even a contest. But the single player content in Soul Calibur 3 is so much better than Soul Calibur 2. Does that make sense? Bonus section 1. Talent is underappreciated. Agreed. So I'm guessing, okay. So we've been talking about our mains, but favorite Soul Calibur waifu? Everyone in chat can answer. Sophitia? Okay, understandable. I just realized I don't think my Ana has self-sustain. So this might actually be hard. Two B was in Soul Calibur 6, so 2B. Okay, that's understandable. That's fair. I'm actually surprised that you... Well, I can't say that I'm surprised. But given that you're an Ivy... I would just say your favorite, like, female character from the game. Because waifu can be very, very broad, so... Tubes? Okay. What about a Soul Calibur character? Because 2B is a crossover character. Yes, she's in the game, but, you know, crossover character from your Automata. So, if you could only pick characters that originated from Soul Calibur, who would it be? I'm watching the chat. I want to answer immediately. I want to respond immediately. Only ever played Soul Calibur 3? Okay. Oh yeah, Ina's got some assets. Okay, that's fair. I feel. Usually it's the characters that you main. I don't think I can say that on Twitch.tv without getting in trouble. Actually, I think it's bad for YouTube too, so I'm not gonna say that. I would have to say it's Sophitia for myself. Ah, I went down. Yeah, my Aina doesn't have self-sustain, so these long form missions are not good for her. I'll use white. I'm trying to think of like my favorite waifus from like fighting games, and I think the only time that I don't main my waifu in a fighting game is Under Night. That's the only game that I play where I don't main my favorite female character. I haven't played Under Night in a very long time. I really should. In Under Night, my favorite female character is Yuzuriha. She is the One-san character with the big Nodachi, and she fights with the Ido, which makes no sense, but it's awesome. But unfortunately, I am not a good player at Under Night, so I can't play Yuzuriha because she's a very high skill ceiling character. So I play Mika. Are you offering Slayer? I think I still need to buy the latest one, Clear or whatever. All right, I'll hit you up when I can figure out a good time for it. I just noticed something about this costume, and after I finish this stage, I'm going to double check it. Yep. I really wanted white. I basically like maxed her out. Maxed her to level 80, or not maxed her out, but I got her level 87. The day I like got her, or like the day I started playing her, which was the Tuesday after she became free to play. Free to play meaning that you can just get her with gems. I noticed something about this costume. I want to check it out. Let's see. Is this squeezing her thigh there? Yeah, it looks like it's squeezing her thigh. This is important research, CL. Like, you see, does it look like it's squeezing her thigh here? Like it looks like it's squeezing her thigh, but let me see. I'm afraid to zoom in too close to that one. Oh, I can't believe they actually went that far to model the squeeze here. And then you can see that she doesn't have it here. Oh my goodness. We're just cultured individuals here, CL. Very cultured. What can I say, CL? I notice things. That doesn't creep you out, does it? I mean, if it does, I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry, but, you know, it's... Man of culture right here. Mana Culture G119. Yeah, white bans are people from life. Does that bother you, CL? Does it bother you that I'm just like, wait a second, zoom and enhance. There's an indent on that thigh. So, long story short, you don't consider it disgusting. That's like the main thing, right? It reflects very well on me. Oh, okay. It's okay, CL. Man, the sucky I didn't get the chance to do anything. I just ultimate and then Quake and then Hammerfall. Got both of them. Well, I'm glad you don't find it disgusting. That I was just like, oh, I think there's an indent on that thigh. Oh, okay, that's poison gas. I don't want to be there. Oh, you know what? Random question. Not so random, actually, because I'm playing white. What do y'all think about navel piercings? Because Miss White has a navel piercing. What do y'all think about it? Okay, we got a one yay. Indifferent. Okay, understandable. Understandable. Due to reasons you cannot answer this question without saying, bro, it's a yes or no question. You can just say yes or no. Meh. Okay. So we got two indifference. We got one yes, and we have one Mothman. Okay. Not the worst thing. You think is fine. Okay, so mostly indifferent. Okay, I get it. I get it. I am a navel piercing enjoyer. So. Yes, there are much worse piercings. Mainly the septum piercing. The septum piercing is always ugly. Oh, CL, a girl after my heart. Not innately. I'm gonna disagree there. I think the septum piercing is... I think the biggest issue with the septum piercing is how big it necessarily needs to be. Because I don't like the really big ones, like, even for, like, earrings, like, if the really big hoop earrings, I think those are not cute or sexy at all. So I'm not a big fan of those. And I think the septum piercing is in a similar boat. Because it necessarily needs to be big enough. And because of that, it's not good looking. And this is ignoring the fact that the type of people who tend to get septum piercings tend to be unpleasant. But that's my opinion on it. The smaller ones are tolerable, can be cute even. Large ones are just no. Yeah, okay. Fair. I don't think I've seen a smaller septum piercing, so I guess I'd have to ask you for examples. If you have some, you can like send me a few pictures, but like a few examples. But generally speaking, I am not a septum piercer enjoyer. But you know, so if you got like examples of a septum piercing that you consider cute, maybe I could be converted. But we'll see. that might be a high bar. Let me bypass this one. I don't want to forget it in the morning. Because I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately, but... Okay. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see... Actually, I shut off Aina a few times, so let's switch to a different character. Who do we got? I've done Hebiko. There's a Kurenai. Kurenai's cool. I think my Kurenai is a speed build. She's just designed for like capping out speed and then like finishing her combos. Oh, I got slowed. That sucks. Oh, you know what? Let me put Kurai in her default outfit. Wait. Can I doubt she has it. But I wonder if I can match her colors. Let's see. Okay, so color 1, color 2, and color 3. Okay. So I think I know what I want. Let's see if I can make it. Okay, that one's good. I want the white coat. Oh, that looks nice. That's not what I want. Not quite. Wait, how about this one? Maybe a bit too. That's maybe a bit too much white. Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Do I want to start over this one or do I want you to keep going? Let's keep going. I got plenty to die. Oh, that's good. All right, all right. Hell yeah. We match. Yeah, you can dye the outfits. That's what I was trying for, CL. Oh, is it? Ah, that sucks. I don't know what is wrong with which. I mean, I guess well, I generally prefer watching streams on YouTube, but that's mainly because most of the time when I watch streams, it's more I'm listening to a stream and I have it on my phone, and yeah, Twitch kind of is a garbo. Are you on a PC or are you on your phone? Still. You're on PC? Okay. I don't know how it interacts with PC. I know on mobile it's for the most part okay, but do I have enough? Oh, I do. Okay. My VPN. Oh, I have to go through all the boxes. Okay. I don't know what it is about the VPN that's not working. The 50 seconds. Wait. So it's 51st Puerto Rico? I mean, I guess Puerto Rico doesn't count as a state yet. Okay. If it makes you feel better, CO, Greenland's gonna be your favorite second. Greenland's the ice one, right? That can be her 53rd. Had to disable on YouTube to actually watch videos, but I get every ad I complain about for 2 minutes. Yeah, no one likes ads on YouTube. Greenland is fine. We didn't play Ink becomes reality. Greenland's the ice one, right? And Iceland is the green one. Is that it? They like switched the naming scheme or something. I need better tracking. I'm blinking, but like on my model, it's only like closing one eye. So it's like I'm winking. Temper Monkey extension, get the script that all skips of or hyper fast forwards ads. Okay. Strong advocate for blocking ads on a video website that is initially designed to cater to everyone's interests. That's fair. That's fair. I am not an ad enjoyer. As a matter of fact, Twitch makes me run ads, but I can't turn them off. If I could, I would, because I'm not in a position where like ads actually benefit me. So I put them on minimum. Like I have like the smallest amount of ads possible for my Twitch. Which is why I would suggest watching on YouTube, because I don't think YouTube has ads during streams for the most part. That is understandable, CL. I do not blame you. Especially because ads, like, incur in your suck. Like, we don't even have fun ads anymore. Like, all the ads are just, like, boring and generic. No one cares. What happened to, like... Do you remember the Super Bowl ads when companies would actually spend, like, millions of dollars to put, like, the funniest 30 seconds? You know what I miss? You know what I really miss? I miss the Old Spice commercials with Terry Crews and Isaiah Mustafa. I miss those. The Old Spice commercials and the Super Bowl Doritos commercials. Those were the best. Look at your man, now back to me. Now back at your man, now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me, but he could smell like he's me. Old Spice had the formula down. I don't know why they dropped it. I've memorized some of it, not the entire thing. What was it? Look at your man, now back to me. Now back at your man, now back to me. Now sadly, he isn't me, but he could smell like he's me. He switched from Lady Scented Body Wash to Old Spice. Look, and then... What was it? Switch from Lady Scented Body Wash to Old Spice. He could smell like he's me. Look down, back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man can smell like. Look at, what's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to the thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamonds. Anything is possible when your man smells like a man, not a lady. I'm on a horse. Okay, so maybe I did memorize it. Old Spice had the formula down. Isaiah Mustafa advertised Old Spice to women. And Terry Crews advertised Old Spice to men. That was the formula. They had the perfect formula, and they dropped it. I have no idea why. Because men would watch the Old Spice commercials with Terry Crews, and they would be like, I want to be Terry Crews. And women would watch the Old Spice ads with Isaiah Mustafa, and they'd be like, I want my man to be Isaiah Mustafa. That's the best formula. It's such a good formula, and I don't know why they dropped it. It's so silly. Are they doing AI ads now? I forgot. I know a lot of people are doing like AI ads, and they're like Garbo. I don't know if Old Spice is doing that. I haven't seen Old Spice commercials in a while, but I don't watch TV, so maybe that's why. They do? Okay. Oh boy, they do. Yeah, I don't really watch TV anymore. Okay. You'd be surprised, but not me. I don't have time for TV. Network television, it feels like a waste of time. Especially like if you want news, it's better to just like look it up on YouTube or something. Because like with network TV, it's their schedule, but when you like just look it up on YouTube, it's your schedule. So it's like, oh, okay. Why not just use YouTube for everything? Or like Google for the news? Yeah, legacy media sucks. I follow the only news organization that matters. A mentally ill fox woman on YouTube.com with brain damage. Oh. Mentally ill fox woman with brain damage. Kirsha Verstal. She is a VTuber, and I watch her for my news, basically. Because she's funny. I watch Kirsha for news, or I just look it up on YouTube. Look, when Kirsha tells you the news, she tells you in a Bostonian accent, and it's one of the funniest things you can hear. And then sometimes she puts on like the really heavy Bostonian accent, and As she describes it, she says she is a... oh, yeah. I'm... Right, I forgot. You're not a VTuber enjoyer. Kirsha's got a sort of like a controversial reputation because she's a VTuber talk politics, and that's generally not seen as very good. I don't want to really talk politics myself, but you know, I gotta get my news from somewhere, you know. I mean, I'm willing to talk like drama, but like I want like apolitical drama, stuff like the Cinder situation, where that was one thing that I was willing to talk about, and then there's like no nuance for that conversation anymore, so there's like really no point to really discuss it, unfortunately. But I think that's gonna be like any drama, so maybe there's not gonna be a single drama in the world that's worth discussing because no one has nuance anymore. I think the Cinder drama is still technically going on to this day. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Everyone's telling you a story, it's just that some people are better at telling stories than others. Fractured epistemological environment. Sorry, it took me so long to read that. I think I got hit on the head too many times. I was trying to read it fast, and I was just like Let's see. That's understandable. Disestablishmentarianism. No. Yeah, Asaki's so let me finish this mission real quick. But yeah, so the Asagi event is it's a retelling of Taimanin Asagi 1, I believe. And it's when she like gets engaged and then her boyfriend gets possessed and she has to kill her boyfriend. Yeah, so Taimanin Asagi, the memory from before. This is the story of Asagi's. It's like the prequel to Action Taimanin. It's a retelling of Taimanin Asagi 1, when she got engaged and then she had to kill her boyfriend because her boyfriend got possessed. And then she basically just went back to being a workaholic. It's a very sad story. Yeah, it's a... Holy moly, I'm getting a lot of messages. Hang on, let me silence my phone. Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately Asagi's boyfriend, Alright, thank you for tuning in, Proxy. Take care. Sleep well. Let's see here. Let's showcase another character that I have. Oh, I could do Inage. I don't have enough, okay. So, Seal, what do you think of the granny character? The granny character. Okay, so this character, like, Naginatsu, she's actually really old. And she looks like an old lady, for the most part. But she can use, like, her magical ninja powers to make herself look younger, like this. Like, she's legitimately, like, an old grandma. I don't... Hang on, let me see if I can find, like... I wonder if she has, like, the granny version of her portrait in this game. An opium... I'm not sure. Let's see. Collections... Weapons... Natsu. Here we go. So this is her default weapon. Pipe. The Hermit Taimanin always has... It's an old product with no special features. Okay. Concealed weapon. Looks like an old pipe. Small arrow. Blowgun. But yeah, this is like her weapon class. The pipe's vape tool. Electronic cigarette model made by the UFS. Its most distinctive feature is that it's a modern reinterpretation of the traditional smoke pipe. Target the Asian market. Yeah. Let me see. So under collection, Taimanin. I wonder if it has it in her intimacy event. Here we go. Let me see if it... No, it doesn't. Not in this one. Might be in her supporter. Because she's legitimately like an old lady. Inagi Natsu, right here. No, I guess it's not in here either. I'd have to... Could I load it up real quick? Let me see. I might be able to pull some shenanigans. Inage Natsu. Okay, so first let me pull up her supporter page real quick. Is she down here? Yeah, she's right there. Paint, save. Old lady Natsu. Okay. Let's see if I can do this on OBS real quick. She's older than 30, trust me. Look, see how I'll show you. Let me image, create new, old lady Natsu. She is legitimately the oldest playable character in the game. VTuber. There we go. This is what she normally looks like on the right here. This is what she normally looks like, and then she uses her ninja powers to look the way she does on the left. No ninja powers? Ninja powers. No ninja powers? Ninja powers. I'm not sure who the oldest characters would be. Because you have some characters who have vague ages, like the demon characters. So, like, you would have, let's see. Let's filter them out to demons. So, a lot of these characters, with the exception of, Kurenai, Kirara, and Oboro, or Kurenai and Kirara are, like, 18, I think. Noah, I forget what her age is. She was, like, created like a homunculus though, so her age is kind of hard to pin down. I don't know how old Felicia is. I mean, she is a vampire, so the question is how old is she? But it's, I mean, I think she's around the same age as Kurenai is. But then you have characters who are like considered super old, like, yeah, she's a vampire loli. But I don't know if she's like the 5,000-year-old vampire loli. I think she's only like 18 human years, or like 18 or something. But then you have Astaroth, who was implied to have lived since like the ancient Egypt times. I'm not sure how old White is. I know Eleanor is pretty old, all things considered, and I know Ragnarok is old. Kara's old too. She's like the one of the Queen of the Vampires who rules the throne, holds esteemed title of Bloodlord, and one of the 9 nobles who rules over the demon realm. Yeah. She's an old vampire. Like, legitimately old vampire. There's actually a lot of, like, the demon characters are kind of young, actually, compared. Like, Spinol and Lapis, they're not old. They're not, like, super old demons. I know Anaros is pretty old in canon. Phantasma's young. Lena is young, I think. But then you, like, go to the human characters, so... Most of the human characters are ages you'd expect. I'm not sure who the oldest would be, aside from Inage. Because I know Inage is, like, legitimately grandma. I demonstrated that earlier. I know Shiranui is 36. Shiranui is 36. She is also a mother, so... She looks... Well, I mean, she calls herself middle-aged, but she's 36. I think she might be the oldest of the human characters that isn't named Natsu. So I think Shiranui is the second oldest human character in the game. And then probably the next oldest would be either Rin, Shizuru, or Asagi. Okay, oh wow, it's 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'll do one more run, or do I have the AP for it? So if I restore that, okay, this should let me do it twice. and then I'll end the stream, and I'll send y'all to someone else. Who's let's do Sue. I have not showed off Sue today. Okay. Sue is very cute. I like her. I like all the characters in the game, basically. Except Oboro. I don't like Oboro. Wait. Oh, do I have something that drains my particles? Is that why? Yeah, I have something that drains my particles. Oboro is just like the evil villain character. I'm just not a big fan of her. I mean, I could show you the type of character she is. So, let me retry the let me restart the mission and switch to Oboro. So you can see she has like the obviously evil look. See? She's called the traitor. Like, that's her default outfit. And then she even has this outfit, which some people would accuse of being Nazi. Which is really dumb, which would be really dumb, but I mean, I guess she's an evil character, so it fits. And then she has like the mafia outfit, which I think this is probably her best outfit that she has. But yeah, she is like the obviously evil character. Nah, that sucks, yo. Yeah, she uses claws. Wanna be able to use her ult? Yeah. I'm not really sure how I feel about claws as a weapon. I'm not really a big fan of them, honestly. So that's like another thing, I guess. That's like a minor thing compared to like the type of character she is. She's just like an evil character, which is why I'm not like a really big fan of her. Incidentally, that's also why I'm not like the super biggest fan of Astaroth, but Astaroth is less evil and more like... Yeah, I tend to not like evil characters. I like the good girls. Yeah. It's interesting to see why evil characters At least the deeper evil characters, I should say. So, like, when there's a deeper evil character, it's interesting to see, like, why they became that way. But I think we've gotten to the point where people overthink what an evil character does, especially when they're, like, supposed to be either tragic or, like, misunderstood or whatever. And I think one of the reasons for that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe forever ruined, like, deep tragic character, or deep villains, because a lot of people thought that Thanos had a point, and he did not, because Thanos is an idiot. I think the only other character that could be considered evil, like of the playable characters, is Astaroth. But she's less evil and more of just like, her idea of fun is essentially blowing stuff up. She's not so much evil, she's just like one of those people who just wants excitement, and one of the ways she gets excitement is like fighting and stuff. Yeah, the chaotic character. So there's that. Yeah, I'm about to turn off the stream too. So I'm gonna go into my indie screen and then I'll raid someone. If you guys gotta go, then you gotta go. Good night, Moth. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting. You're a real friend. Sorry, UCL. You're a real friend. You all are real friends for coming into my chat and talking with me while I play video games and yap. Alright, I'm gonna go into my ending screen, which is a black screen. I need to actually get one, like a legit ending screen. Alright, let's see if I can find someone to raid. Who's on? Shino / raid Otakotan. You can't go wrong with raiding Otakotan. So if you guys want to stick around, treat Otakotan nice. If you gotta go, then you gotta go. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and I'm going to be starting my stream a little bit earlier. I'm going to be starting my stream at 6 o'clock, which is an hour earlier than I usually start. So I hope to see you then. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.